Think you're saving big at IKEA? You might be guided before you even step inside. From the showroom maze to psychological promo traps, every move is calculated to make you spend more without noticing. But master these secrets and you'll stop being prey. Watch the whole video, hit like, and subscribe for more priceless consumer tips. Comment 1 if you've ever shopped at IKEA. 1. Showroom secrets. Dodge the spending trap. Most people walk into IKEA thinking they'll just browse some furniture. But IKEA's showroom isn't for casual strolls. It's a deliberate maze designed to keep you inside as long as possible. And time is what leads to overspending. The showroom isn't just a display, it's an emotional journey. Each staged room feels like a real-life dream. A tidy bed, a glowing breakfast nook, and warm golden lights whispering, "You deserve this." The catch? You don't need the whole room, but you start wanting every piece. A rug, a lamp, a frame, a vase. Before you know it, your bill spans an extra page. Few realize you can skip the showroom entirely. IKEA lets you head straight to the warehouse, where actual stock sits with clear rack and bin codes. Check the website beforehand, jot down your item's location code, and grab it directly. No wandering through the shopping maze. Savvy shoppers use this to avoid psychological traps, cutting impulse buys by up to 47%. If you've been to IKEA before and know what you need, take the warehouse route. It's clear, direct, and fast. Sure, the showroom has value if you're there for inspiration, but don't let it steer your spending. Remember, IKEA doesn't just sell furniture. They sell emotions, and emotions make you spend without realizing. Want to shop smart? Start by controlling your path. 2. The As-Is section, a forgotten treasure trove. Amid the showroom's glitz and the warehouse's order lies a corner most shoppers overlook, but it's a true goldmine for smart deal hunters. It's the As-Is section, where IKEA quietly sells furniture at up to 50% off, without flashy blowout sale signs or jingles. This area holds display models, customer returns, or items with barely noticeable scratches. The prices? So low you'll double take. Kitchen cabinets for a few bucks. Sofas slashed in half. Bookshelves are pristine but discounted by tens of percent. Best part? Most As-Is items are pre-assembled, saving you the hassle of puzzling through instructions. Each item has a code like FK, kitchen display, FS, floor sample, or CU, customer return. Pro tip: prioritize CU items. They're often the least scratched and closest to perfect. But it's first come, first served. IKEA doesn't hold items. You can't reserve or expect something to last a few hours. For the best haul, visit Wednesday mornings when staff restock after processing weekend returns. 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. is the golden window. After that, gems vanish. A small but crucial tip: bring a tape measure. Nothing's worse than snagging a deal only to find it won't fit your car or apartment. Got a truck or SUV? You're already ahead. The As-Is section isn't for the rushed. But if you're willing to hunt, inspect, and envision an item in your space, every visit can be a consumer victory. Don't skip this treasure. Savvy shoppers are already there every week. 3. Turn IKEA pieces into one-of-a-kind. Not everyone shops at IKEA just to save. Some come for a subtler reason, finding simple, customizable pieces to transform into one-of-a-kind gems for their home. IKEA never advertises this, but it's the secret behind a global community of wildly creative shoppers. The idea is straightforward. Buy a basic item, then use a bit of skill, taste, and basic tools to make it uniquely yours. For example, a Billy bookcase costs a few bucks, but paint it, add wood trim, or swap in metal legs, and it looks like a designer piece worth hundreds from a high-end showroom. The plain lack table, just a slab of particle board, can become a Scandinavian chic coffee table with wood veneer, new legs, or wheels. A hemless shoe cabinet with antique brass knobs and matte paint suddenly resembles a vintage find from a French boutique. Online, thousands of IKEA hack videos guide you, from simple knob swaps to complex builds like combining 3 cabinets into a built-in wall unit. The beauty? You don't need fancy tools. A screwdriver, wood glue, and personal flair are enough to elevate your space. This is how you turn mass-produced into exclusive. No one else has your bookcase. No showroom sells your custom cabinet. It's a unique thrill, crafting your home's style without spending thousands. For renters or those on a budget, IKEA hacks are perfect. They're affordable, creative, personalized, and most importantly, make you proud of the space you've built. Because a home isn't just where you live, it's where you express yourself. 4. IKEA family membership free but packed with perks. Many walk into IKEA unaware that with a few clicks, you can unlock a slew of perks without spending a cent. The IKEA family membership is completely free, yet it delivers surprising benefits, especially if you shop regularly or plan to revamp your home. Right after signing up, you get access to exclusive member-only discounts. These aren't generic sales. They're hidden prices that appear only when you scan your card at checkout or log in online. From Basto cabinets to Davala bedding, members often save 10 to 20% more than non-members. But that's not all. One of the slickest perks is the 90-day price protection. If an item you bought drops in price within 3 months, you can claim the difference. This generous policy is rare in retail, especially for big-ticket furniture. Plus, the card offers birthday gift discounts, early access to major sales, and, for parents, an extra 30 minutes of free childcare at Smoland. If you've ever debated gray versus slightly darker gray sofas for hours, you know how valuable that quiet half hour is. All it takes is a free sign-up online or at in-store kiosks. Scan your card with every purchase to enjoy insider perks. Better yet, since transactions are tracked, returns are easy without receipts, and you can review past purchases to compare items. With IKEA, you don't need to spend extra, just play smart. The family membership is a small step that makes a big difference, helping you save more than most shoppers. 5. Only 2 left warnings. A psychological trap. Ever seen only 2 left? Or low stock? In bold on IKEA price tags? That's no accident. It's a classic psychological marketing tactic, and IKEA wields it masterfully. These seemingly harmless warnings tap into your fear of missing out, making you believe you'll lose your chance if you don't act now. But here's the truth. Those numbers, like only 2 or low stock, often reflect only what's on the display floor, not the warehouse stock or nearby stores. Surveys show 78% of items labeled low stock are restocked within 2 to 3 days. IKEA excels at creating false urgency. They know if you think an item's nearly gone, you'll stop deliberating and buy, even if you don't need it. That's why you end up with an extra bookshelf, glass set, or table lamp just because it's almost sold out. It's even sneakier with seasonal items like Christmas or Halloween decor. IKEA displays them months early, often with low stock warnings to push early buys. But come peak season, many items are still there, sometimes at deeper discounts. How to dodge this scarcity trap? Simple. Check stock on IKEA's website. It shows exact quantities on the floor and in the warehouse. You can also opt for home delivery or check other stores if your location's out. Another tip? Don't buy on impulse. See only 1 left? Ask a staff member before tossing it in your cart. You might find 10 more in the warehouse. Staying calm keeps your emotions from ruling your wallet. IKEA's great at steering behavior, but once you know the game, you save money and stay in control. 6. No free bags, saving money and the planet. If you've ever stood confused at IKEA's checkout without a free bag, you're not alone. Many Americans, used to free plastic bags at big box stores, expect the same. But IKEA's different. Since 2007, they've ditched free bags entirely, a small policy that reflects their core ethos. Smart savings tied to environmental care. At first, it might feel annoying, especially juggling loose items. But consider this. By skipping free bags, IKEA cuts over 10,000 tons of plastic waste yearly, a number that makes you rethink consumer habits. Instead, IKEA offers its iconic blue Fracta bags for about $1. They're insanely durable. Tests show they hold up to 55 pounds without tearing and can last 5 years with regular use. For $1, that's a long-term saving over disposable plastic bags that harm the environment. Beyond large Fracta bags, IKEA sells smaller or trendier fabric options for various needs. Smart shoppers keep a folded IKEA bag in their car trunk, ready for shopping and avoiding that caught-off-guard moment at checkout. This policy teaches a bigger lesson. Sustainable shopping doesn't mean inconvenience if you plan ahead and understand the why. If you've ever grumbled about buying an IKEA bag, you might now see it as a gentle nudge toward environmental responsibility. Proof that saving starts with small choices. 7. Return policy. You can return assembled furniture. Did you know IKEA is one of the few retailers that lets you return fully assembled furniture for a full refund? It sounds too good to be true, but this is a policy many American shoppers miss out on simply because they don't know it exists. The first key condition: keep your receipt. Lost it? You can still use your credit card details or IKEA family membership number to look up your purchase history. The next crucial rule: the item must be intact, clean, and undamaged from improper assembly. A cracked table, missing screws, or scratches from sloppy dismantling might lead to a denied or partial refund. Here's a lesser shared tip. Keeping the original box and packaging almost guarantees a 100% refund. IKEA staff appreciate returns with the box, manual, and accessories included. It shows you're careful and not gaming the system. Wondering, do I need to repack it like new? The closer to the original, the better. If you don't have the packaging, use a clean cardboard box, organize parts neatly, and put all screws in a small Ziploc bag taped inside. IKEA doesn't demand perfection, but tidiness and honesty are your ticket to a full refund. IKEA's return window is a generous 365 days, far outpacing most retailers' 30 or 90-day limits. This shows IKEA gets it. Sometimes you need time to live with new furniture, and if it doesn't fit your life, you can change your mind without penalty. Shoppers have used this to swap oversized shelves, mismatched chairs, or space-hogging tables. As long as you handle it carefully, IKEA rarely asks why you're returning. If you ever thought, buying IKEA is a gamble because assembled items are final, you now have a hidden safety net. This isn't just a return policy. It's a bold promise. IKEA puts your shopping experience first, even if you choose wrong. More than any ad, this is why customers keep coming back. 8. Timing strategy. Buy holiday items. Surprisingly early, most shoppers wait until November to hunt for Christmas decor, but savvy consumers think earlier, much earlier. At IKEA, timing is everything to snag seasonal items at lower prices with better selection, while others scramble during peak chaos. So, when's the golden window? July for Christmas, October for Lunar New Year, and January for next year. Sounds odd, but it aligns perfectly with IKEA's global supply chain. Unlike traditional stores that wait until holiday season, IKEA stocks festive items as soon as shipments hit, often months early. That means fake Christmas trees, candles, LED lights, and festive dining sets appear while summer heat still lingers. Many breeze past thinking, it's way too early. But smart shoppers know, waiters get leftovers. Early birds get the best picks at great prices. For max savings, try a counterintuitive move. Buy Christmas items in January. IKEA clears old holiday stock at up to 70% off. Decorative lights, tablecloths, gift boxes, and winter wood pieces sell for pennies, just because they're out of season. With smart storage and planning, this is a treasure trove others miss. Smart shoppers also capitalize on seasonal transitions. Spring to summer or fall to winter is when IKEA reshuffles displays. Items like scented candles, throw pillows, or rugs hit clearance zones, not for poor quality but to make way for new collections. To avoid crowds, grab what you love at great prices and get the widest selection. Stay one step ahead. Don't let holiday fever hijack your wallet at the last minute. With IKEA, early shoppers don't just save, they own their consumer experience. 9. Keep your instruction manual, a money-saving tip. Have you ever finished assembling an IKEA piece, sighed with relief, and tossed the instruction manual straight into the trash? If so, you're not alone. But that's a mistake that can cost you, literally. IKEA's assembly instructions aren't just quirky illustrated booklets. They're your unspoken warranty ticket, and the only roadmap for disassembling furniture if you need to return, move, or replace parts. Without them, you're left staring at a pile of screws and panels, clueless where to start, and risking damage to the original structure. Lost a screw or scratched a handle during assembly? No worries. IKEA offers free replacement parts, but you'll need the parts code, which is only in the original manual. Show the code, and IKEA knows exactly what you need, whether it's a tiny Allen key or a unique hinge. Here's a lesser-known trick. Label each bag of hardware and clip it to the manual, then store everything in a dedicated IKEA document box. It takes minutes but saves hours of hassle when you need to disassemble or request support later. Already lost your manual? Don't panic. IKEA lets you download PDFs of all instructions on their official website. Just find your product code for a fresh copy, though you won't get the hardware diagram you tossed. With over 800 parts in IKEA's regular inventory, calling out the right name and code is key to fast, accurate help. Losing the manual complicates things. Keeping it sets you up for long-term shopping success. Next time you hold an IKEA manual, don't ditch it. It's not junk. It's a key to protecting your rights, saving time, and making post-assembly life less stressful. 10. Urgency psychology, a clever marketing play. Ever felt your pulse quicken seeing a price tag screaming, "Only 2 left, today's bestseller," or "Offer ends soon"? If so, you've just experienced one of IKEA's slickest marketing tricks, creating a sense of urgency. This tactic, officially called scarcity marketing, is something IKEA masters. Bold signs with big fonts, bright yellow colors, and limited quantity warnings are strategically placed in high-traffic zones, especially for seasonal items or trending products. What makes it so effective, almost addictive, is your brain's natural response to missing out. When it senses "almost gone," it triggers emotional processing, pushing you to act fast. The result? You toss the item in your cart before thinking it through. But here's the reality. Those numbers often reflect only display floor stock, not warehouse reserves or nearby stores. IKEA knows this, but displays it to make you feel the pressure to buy now. They don't stop there. IKEA also uses anchoring, placing high-priced items next to cheaper ones to make the lower price feel like a steal. For example, an $89 table lamp beside a similar $29 one nudges you toward the cheaper option without questioning if you need it. How do you avoid emotional buying? First, stick to a pre-made shopping list. When you see a scarcity warning, pause for 30 seconds and ask, "Do I really need this, or am I just scared of missing out?" Remember, if an item's truly essential, its value holds without a promo. If you're only drawn by urgency, you'll likely regret bringing it home. IKEA's brilliant at making you feel "buy now." But once you see their playbook, you're no longer led. You're in charge of every spending decision. That's the real win for smart shopping.